Okay, I had to start it right up. So I started it right up. It is still live. It is still live, so don't worry.
Mars. And for me, at least, that's the big payoff. And to work as part of such a talented group of people, shepherded by Pete and Richard. And I'm not just talking about the EDL team, I'm talking about the entire team, soup to nuts. The caliber of people here at JPL, the other centers who contribute. It's a tremendous honor, and it is a humbling experience to work with them. And I think that this nation is a truly great representation of a corner or a piece of humanity that reaches out and explores and conquers and engineers. We are kind of tool makers, agriculturalists, pioneers, and that's reflected in the activities and actions and results of tonight. So I want to say thank you to the blue shirts.
Like I said, the video might be a little iffy because, again, it is live, so it might be a little bit iffy. I guess I just got a new picture. I think that's it right there, up above them. Look at that guy. Look at that guy.
I want to say something. Adam and his wife are expecting a baby in 3 weeks, so we wish them the great luck.
Clap, everyone.
Yes, my second daughter comes in just a few weeks here. My wife has been calm at home, or actually she's in the Beckman Auditorium, but she was debating because the last thing we didn't want to have is 2 babies born on the same night. A couple of other groups of folks that I'd like to thank, that I think we all are thankful for. Certainly this beautiful theater of tonight. The drama of us all being able to experience it together comes through the efforts of the Odyssey project and the Odyssey spacecraft and that team being able to get that bent pipe UHF telemetry to us. Unrivaled in the experience for all of us. And naturally, the DSN and the X-band telemetry that really allowed us to back that up. So please, a round of applause for our Tom.
Clap, everyone. Clap.
And with that, really, I have nothing more to say. That picture says it all for me.
Thank you, Adam, for getting us on the surface. I think that is the best picture of Mars I've ever seen. And I can guarantee you in the days, hours, and months and years from now, you're going to be hearing about an incredible science story, and I'm not going to bore you with that tonight. You're going to have to wait for that one. Because on behalf of everybody on the science team, 406 team members, we thank everybody that was involved in this enterprise. Charles, Pete, Richard, Adam, everybody that pulled this together. There were over 3,500 JPL employees. I won't count contractors and subcontractors, but I'm sure there were thousands more. 9 science instruments, 10 science instruments, 9 principal investigators, 7 countries, Germany, France, Spain, Russia, Denmark, Britain, Canada. All of us are the beneficiaries of your hard work. We've hardly even scratched the surface, and you're seeing it right there. And I just want to leave you with one thought about what this success brings to everybody that is involved in this enterprise. There is no greater inspiration for middle school children that are going to math, science, and engineering than a mission to Mars. The number of hits on the website is unparalleled. The emphasis on the excitement that this generates is what we bestow upon our children. The money, $2.5 billion, We don't put it in the rover and send it to Mars. We spend it here on Earth. And Charles mentioned at the beginning that this whole enterprise, if you divide it by every woman, child, man in this country, comes out to be the cost of the movie. I know I speak on behalf of all my colleagues in science. That's a movie I want to see. So thank you all.
God bless all those people that let this happen. God bless them all.
Okay, we're going to open it up to questions now from the news media. And let me wait for a microphone to come over to you, and go ahead and give us your name and affiliation right there in the middle of the row. Go ahead, Craig.
This is the last video, by the way.
With America Space. Adam, tell us about the landing.
All right, Greg. I can't tell you too much about it. I mean, it looks good. I'm being a little flip. In short, it looked extremely clean. We touched down in conditions that were on the more benign side of our nominal expectation. By the way, I want to preface everything. This is preliminary data scooped with the sieve in the cacophony of the control room during the celebration, right? And largely by my good friend Miguel San Martin, who's somewhere out there. I hope. At any rate, very nominal, remarkably good. Our navigation error was on the low side of our expectation, which meant that we probably had a good alignment between the celestial sensors and the inertial sensors, the IMU. Our powered flight appears to have been excellent. If my good friend Ben Toma is in the house, is Ben in the house? We landed with 140 kilograms of fuel reserves out of a total of 400 kilos that we carried in. And Ben worked quite diligently in stretching the tanks at my insistence because I was worried we wouldn't have enough fuel, and so I think I owe Ben a little bit of an apology there. So it looked good, in short. Good and clean. And it looks, at least by my eyeball, that we landed in a nice flat spot.
The image is right above them.
Really beautiful.
Of the picture, I guess.
Shannon Jardin from boingboing.net, and I'm a stand-in for Miles O'Brien with PBS NewsHour tonight.
You look more attractive than Miles.
I won't tell him that, Adam.
Okay.
I think he heard it.
What? I have to ask you, what kind of file type? Can you tell us about the image file type and compression that was used to send this very important couple of thumbnails back from Mars?
Yes, unfortunately, I absolutely cannot. If Justin Mackey is in the room, or there's a couple other people on the team who'd be able to whip that out quickly, but I couldn't tell you. Sorry.
Okay, we're going across the aisle over here, and just wait for the mic runner right there. Thank you.
Hi, Sally Rail with the Planetary Society, and this is for Adam. Two very quick questions. Well, first one's quick. Are you going to call your daughter Curiosity?
Everyone is just on him.
It is true that I think that
Everyone's asking him all the questions.
Is perhaps the central defining human attribute. I really do. And Richard and I were both part of a group of people who were in the process of helping winnow down the names that the school kids had taken. And there was, a couple hundred that we looked at. And Curiosity was one of them. And I was smitten from the moment I saw that. And I'm so happy that the rover is Curiosity.
Okay, the next question is a little more than 48 hours ago.
It was right there. Come on, Carla.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up.
That right there is the girl that decided to have the name Curiosity. I believe she's a 6th grader. Alright, well, peace, you
My
guys.
daughter's name will not